Some stories from history are not written in books, but are etched in stone and ash. This is the story of a city that was alive and vibrant one moment and gone the next. A city that vanished from the world for over 1,500 years, perfectly preserved. This is the story of the last terrifying day of the Roman city of Pompeii. In the year 79 AD, Pompeii was a bustling and prosperous city in the Roman Empire. It was located on the beautiful Bay of Naples, a popular resort for wealthy Romans. Its streets were alive with the sounds of commerce, politics, and daily life. Bakeries produced fresh bread, wine shops served customers, and graffiti covered the walls. Looming over this lively city was the majestic Mount Vesuvius. To the people of Pompeii, it was just a beautiful mountain covered in lush vineyards. They had no word for volcano. They had no idea they were living in the shadow of a giant. There had been warnings. A massive earthquake had badly damaged the city 17 years earlier, but they rebuilt. They saw it as a bad omen from the gods, not a geological threat. In the days before the eruption, smaller tremors shook the ground. Springs and wells dried up. Animals grew restless and fled the area, sensing a danger the humans could not comprehend. On the morning of August 24th, the mountain finally awoke with a deafening explosion. At around 1 p.m., the peak of Vesuvius blew apart with unimaginable force. It shot a colossal column of superheated ash, pumice, and gas high into the stratosphere. An eyewitness, Pliny the Younger, described it looking like a giant Mediterranean pine tree. This dark cloud blotted out the sun, plunging the entire region into darkness at midday. Panic began to spread through the streets of Pompeii. Then, the sky began to fall. Small light pumice stones started raining down on the city, piling up like a gray snowstorm. The weight of the pumice became immense, causing roofs to collapse, trapping people inside. The air became thick with choking ash and sulfurous gas, making it hard to breathe. Some people fled in terror, trying to reach the sea. Others huddled in their homes, praying. For hours, the city was buried under this relentless storm of ash and rock. But the worst was yet to come. This was only the first stage of the apocalypse. As the eruption column lost its upward momentum, it collapsed under its own weight. This unleashed the most destructive force a volcano can produce, a pyroclastic surge. It was a glowing, superheated avalanche of gas, ash, and rock. It roared down the slopes of Vesuvius at over 100 kilometers per hour. This was not lava. It was a thermal blast with temperatures exceeding 300 degrees Celsius. It was a wave of pure heat that killed everything and everyone in its path instantly. Anyone left in Pompeii who had survived the ashfall now met their end in a fraction of a second. The city and its people were gone. Buried under meters of hardened volcanic material, Pompeii was wiped from the map, so completely that in time it was forgotten. For over 1,500 years, the city lay silent and undisturbed beneath the earth. Its name and location were lost to history, becoming just a faint legend. In the 18th century, workmen digging a canal accidentally struck a buried wall. Slowly, over the next centuries, excavations began. They were digging up a lost world. What they found was astonishing. The volcanic ash had acted as a perfect preservative. They found homes with their furniture still in place, and mosaics on the floor still vibrant. They found loaves of bread, hard as stone, still sitting in the ovens of a bakery. They found political slogans and crude jokes painted as graffiti on the city walls. It was an unparalleled, perfect snapshot of daily Roman life, a city frozen in time. But the most incredible and most haunting discovery was yet to come. As archaeologists excavated, they often found strange, empty cavities in the hardened ash. They soon realized these were the spaces left behind by decomposed human bodies. In the 1860s, an archaeologist named Giuseppe Fiorelli had a brilliant and morbid idea. He decided to carefully pour liquid plaster into these empty voids, before excavating around them. The plaster filled the space once occupied by the body, creating a perfect cast. When the surrounding ash was chipped away, a detailed statue was revealed. These were the ghosts of Pompeii, the exact forms of its citizens captured forever. They were found in their final, terrifying moments of life. A man and a woman huddled together, a dog writhing on its back, a group of people in a cellar embracing each other for a final, tragic time, a mother shielding her child from the disaster she could not escape. These plaster casts are not art. They are a direct, chilling record of human tragedy. They allow us to look directly into the faces of the victims of Vesuvius. Today, Pompeii is one of the world's most visited archaeological sites. It stands as a unique and powerful time capsule, a window into the ancient world. But it is also a grim and humbling reminder of the awesome power of nature, a reminder that civilizations can vanish in an instant, and a testament to the archaeologists who brought a lost city and its people back into the light.